Thousands of trees have been planted all over the UK and the overseas territories under the Queen's Green Canopy initiative, and Gibraltar's is the latest to be pinned to the map. Its meaning during this historic Jubilee year, however, is hugely symbolic.
I think the significance stems from the fact that it is the year of Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee. And if we look back in history, all great occasions have been marked by the planting of a tree. I don't know how many trees the Queen has planted in her life, thousands. And I was always very conscious that the Earl and Countess of Wessex planted a tree in the convent 10 years ago when they visited 10 years ago. And that tree is flourishing. But on this occasion, I didn't want another tree in the convent. The convent is to a degree private. And for such a wonderful occasion, the Platinum Jubilee, I wanted people to be able to reflect publicly on Her Majesty's tenure as our sovereign. And so I asked the Chief Minister if we could have a tree in a public place. And he's agreed, and so we've got this tree right in the centre of Gibraltar, where with this plaque, when people walk past, they can actually see it and reflect on the fact that it is representing Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee, and importantly, the connection between Gibraltar and the sovereign of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. And so I think it's a wonderful tree, planted right in the centre, and at various times of the year I understand it comes out with red flowers. It's called a New Zealand Christmas tree, and I think it will be particularly poignant here and very visible for everybody to see.
If Gibraltar is one thing, it is British, and it likes to define itself by its Britishness. And the way that we express our loyalty to Britain is by expressing our loyalty not to its current politicians or to our current politicians. We express our loyalty to the Crown. And by celebrating the Jubilee of the holder of that crown, we really are giving life to that Britishness and our loyalty to Britain. And the tree planted here in City Hall, which is the place where our mayor is housed, where all Gibraltarians are represented, regardless of political complexion, where our democracy started, facing the current seat of our democracy, and the place where the royal couple came after a multitudinous walk through Main Street, I think is exactly the right place to plant this tree, which is a live and growing entity, just like Gibraltar's Britishness is live and growing.
But the Green Canopy isn't just about paying tribute to the Queen, but is rooted in the royal family's concerted drive towards environmental sustainability.
The Queen has sponsored and championed the concept of the Queen's Canopy across the Commonwealth. This idea that we must plant trees for sustainability, not looking backwards on time, but looking forwards on time. So planting this tree, it will grow, it will contribute to the environment, and like so many other trees that have been planted across the Commonwealth, will symbolise something that the Queen herself has been championing for years, and that is sustainability. And to have this tree behind us, I think, will be an indication of where her passion is in the sustainable approach to living on this planet.
The Queen's Canopy is a great opportunity to plant a tree for the Jubilee, and if that isn't reason enough, then perhaps the brilliant red flowers the New Zealand Christmas tree produces will attract passers-by for many years to come.